Hi guys and welcome back. In this lecture we're going to do our third app, which is blob detection. Okay, so one of the uses for blob detection is to detect in one scenario how many coins there are in this image. Now you can do color matching or pattern matching. Because these coins are different sizes, it may not be that easy. Okay, so first of all, what I want you to do is to first acquire the images. Now, I have included this dataset in the resource section of this course. So you can see the different datasets, different sets of coins. So let's load up this one for now, right? If you go to browse images, you can see all the coins that we have. So let's go to process image. And now what we're going to do is we need to, let's go to the one that we want. So what we want to do is to try and find a way to segment each of the coins by themselves and basically find the measurements of these coins. Okay, first go to color. We're going to do color plane extraction and select the one that looks the best in your case. Now you can use any one. Besides hue, this one doesn't give good results. We can see that the HSL luminance plane does quite well because it highlights all the coins very well. So we can use the value plane as well. Let's see what else we have. The intensity plane also does quite well. Okay, so let's use the HSI intensity plane, okay? Okay, so once we got that, we have a grayscale image. And once we have a grayscale image, we can use the grayscale toolbox. So I want to threshold this image. To do blob detection, we need a binarized image. So threshold, basically what it does is if the pixel value is higher than a certain threshold, it marks it either red or black. We can start off using manual threshold. We can search for dark objects or for gray objects. So if we search for gray objects, we can see our histogram over there, and we can basically isolate that part of the image. Now what you want to try and do is to get as much red filled into these blocks as possible. Okay, so that works quite well. Let's see if we do the other ones, the auto thresholds. Clustering, no, that doesn't work. Metric works quite well. Moments, invariance, sort of. Let's go and stick with manual for now. Set it to. We can try dark threshold also. See what happens. Okay, that does it quite well. Okay, let's try moment or metric. Okay, metric is quite nice. It's quite clear around the edges and it's something we can work with. Okay, so we have, you can see we have our blobs. Now, it's not quite there for measuring as yet. We need to fill up the blobs and make them more round. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to do some morphological operators. We're going to see which one fills up the best. So dilate does quite a good job. Let's move down, we can proper close. Okay. Now we may need to use more than one. So we're going to first do a dilate and increase the size. So you can see that does quite well as closing up the coins. Press OK. And now we're going to do one more morphological operator. We can use advanced as well. So this here will remove small objects, remove large objects, and full holes. There's quite a few that we can use. This one also marks it in different colors. And this does segment image, so it segments part of the images. Okay, so let's go to full hole. Click OK. Okay, so now we have well-defined blobs. Now the well-defined blobs, we can do some blob identification. Okay, so since we know that these are more or less circles, right? Okay, so we can go to binary, and because we know they are circles, we can do circle detection. Okay, and after we've done circle detection, you can see how easy it is. So basically what happened after using circle detection, it has detected how many coins there are. It detected the center of those coins, as well as the radius of those coins. And say if you want to filter out the coins by radius or diameter. Say if you want something that's higher than 96. You go over here and then says 96. And it will only filter out only the ones larger than 96. So for a sorting exercise, this is really nice for that kind of application. Okay, so that's all you need to know about basic blob detection. Now, what I'm going to do as an exercise for you is I want you to export this into LabVIEW, and I want you to use these circles and overlay them onto the original image. Not only is this useful, but it will help you develop your LabVIEW skills. At the end, you should have these circles, these green circles or red circles overlaid onto these coins. Okay, so let's try them on a different data set, okay? Now, it may work for some, may work not for other ones. So let's try it on this one. We can execute run in a loop. Okay, you want to run that. Okay, so as you can see for this one, it has detected 15, but we got actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually have 14, and here you can see it has detected another one. So let's see what happened. So it has filled in all the holes. It is probably a bit too dilated, so let's try that out. Okay, let's remove that. Okay, let's see what happens. And because it was too dilated, it created an extra circle over here. Okay, so it shows us 14 coins. We can see that, and we can see the radius, and we can see the locations of those coins. So machine vision makes it easier to obtain the measurements of certain objects that are within your scene. As you can see here, we are able to count how many objects there are, to get the measurements on those objects, and also to segment them in the image. Okay, so in the next lecture, basically what we're going to do is we're going to measure distance in real time. See you then. Cheers.